All right, we are recording. Welcome to the Alto-Pinion Podcast, not to be confused with Alt-Opinion Podcast, presented by Yoke Everywhere. This is episode 5, and to my side is podcast expert.
Hi, my name is Katie Donnelly, and I'm a fourth year in band and at the University of Iowa, and I'm a double major in political science and finance. And something fun about me is I probably listen to about 8 hours of podcasts a week. So yeah.
And below me.
Hi, I'm Micah Williams, and I'm a freshman at the University of Iowa and a first year in the band. I'm a psychology major, and I'm not a podcast pro like Katie, but one time I was retweeted by The Office, and I went famous on Twitter for a day. So that's pretty fun.
That is pretty neat.
Yeah.
I got retweeted by Vermin Supreme on Twitter. He's my icon.
Not that is either, but I'm proud of you.
Cool. Thank you, Katie. Very cool.
Thanks.
All right, so the topic for this week is top 5 favorite or most influential media, which includes books, movies, video games, TV shows, maybe other stuff. I don't know. Just whatever. Oh, YouTube. All that. Where we want to start.
Yeah, so we can start from 5 and go to 1, I guess. That's how Smosh does it on their podcast, so.
Wait, is this something that they do on their... Wait. What?
Yeah, literally. This idea? Like, legit, I just stole it.
Katie's a cheat. You heard it here.
Yeah. All right, who wants to start?
I mean, mine isn't in any order. I picked, like, something for, like, a different... This is, like, a different medium for each thing I've picked.
Yeah, I did mine from like least influential to most. So.
Oh, I just wrote mine down like Kyle did.
Yeah, I don't have any order.
All right, I guess I'll start then.
Number 5.
I have the first Iron Man movie. Honestly, like this was like super big to me because, like. I casually read comics before that. And like it was probably because my mom was a huge nerd. Like one of her friends even has like a comic book wall in his basement that lines all of the walls. So like I would just go over there and like read comic books. But like after I watched the like first Iron Man movie, that's when I super like got into it a lot. And like I guess another fun fact about me is I like to write a lot of fan fiction per se.
Wait, why haven't you shared any of it?
Because it's like superhero based, it's not funny, and plus I don't want to share it.
That's fair.
But I like to watch. I like to write a bunch of like new superpowers and like the background to characters and stuff. So yeah, that was super influential to me.
Yeah, I like Iron Man.
He's probably my favorite Avenger.
That's fair. I can get with that.
Oh, personality-wise, I'm an ENTP, and he's also an ENTP, I'm pretty sure. So,
how do you know what Iron Man is?
I don't know. It said it when I took the personality test.
It's like you have the same one as Iron Man?
Yeah, and Captain Jack Sparrow, which is not good, but you know.
Right. That's such an odd combination.
You're like Iron Man and Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, arguably the most egocentric people in film, but you know.
But it is the best pirate ever.
I know, right? Well, other than Jean Lafitte, but you know.
I don't know who that is.
He's like a Disney World icon, so.
Is he in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride?
Technically no, but throughout the like square that surrounds pirates, his name is like there several times, and he's mentioned in like the Haunted Mansion ride and stuff like that. So, yeah.
I mean, I'm no expert on Disneyland or World, so I wouldn't know.
I go a lot. Yeah. All right, Micah, what's yours?
Okay, cool. Well, I did a book for number 5, and I said Handmaid's Tale, and I guess it's a show now too. But I don't know. I think it's a really good book, and it has a lot of like. I like books that are set, I guess, in like the like dystopian, worlds, or like really far ahead in the future. So I just really liked the book, and I think it has a lot of like interesting concepts of the world, I guess. I don't know if you like guys have heard about it.
Yeah.
But
I read it
My roommate.
For class. I read it.
really?
Yeah, my roommate watched the TV show, and like I started watching it, but I couldn't finish it.
Yeah, that's fair. The TV show is definitely, it's a lot harder to get there than the book. The book's pretty short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was really good, and it was kind of like nothing like that has ever really been written or like talked about before. So I just thought it was kind of interesting, and has a lot, like it got a lot of really good reviews and has a couple awards. So
I guess my next one
Number 4.
is the movie Get Smart with Steve Carell. It's a spy movie, and it's probably one of my most favorite movies, and it was like super influential to me because it's like probably the reason why one of my oldest friend groups is still like together. It's me, my friend Ellen, and my sister Becky. So it's like kind of a friend group because my sister's in it, but like I don't know, it's kind of weird, but because like we watched it at every single sleepover we have, so I can probably quote 95% of that movie because I've seen it over 30 times. So yeah, and also just because like I love Steve Carell, he's my one and only love. Like he is the best person on this planet. Like I will advocate for him every second of every day because he's amazing. And yeah. Oh, and I can also almost quote the entire spin-off movie, Get Smart, Bruce and Lloyd. That one's funny.
I didn't know there was a spin-off.
Yeah, it has horrible reviews, but you know what? I love it.
Did you ever see the original show?
Oh, yeah. Fun story about that. My parents thought they bought like all of like the TV show like legitimately. They apparently bought pirated copies of every single episode, but they didn't know.
Where did they get it from?
I don't know, but they're like, yeah, they're pirated, and we didn't know that when we bought them.
Yeah, we just saw a guy on the street selling DVDs, and we're like, no big deal.
So now you have all the episodes pirated?
Yeah, we have all the episodes pirated, and they probably bought it off of someone in like Chicago or something. And they're like, oh yeah, this is legit.
How did they find out it was pirated if like they didn't know originally?
Because when they started it, it wasn't normal. Like it's not how most of the tapes start. Like you press like the play or whatever it is. I don't know, but it's yeah. That's funny.
Casual. Okay. Well, the next one I did YouTube, but I did specifically like Mr. Beast. Okay, because I feel like they're very influential. I mean, they do so much for people. Like, not only I could never imagine having that much money. First of all, it just blows my mind. But they do a lot of good things with their money, and they're funny, and they're good people while doing it. So they're like their videos are really enjoyable to watch, and they're all super feel good, and they just give away money, and they just do good things for people, and it's fun. I like it.
I actually have Mr. Beast merch. I have like the frosted Mr. Beast merch. It's the yellow.
I want their merch so bad.
Yeah. Who's your favorite on the team?
I don't know. It depends on the video. I love Chandler.
That's my sister's favorite. She loves him.
I love Chandler. He's so bad at everything, and it's so it's so funny. I love the videos where they like do the free stores, and Chandler like always pretends to be the banker and stuff, but he like can't do math, so he does everything but math to figure out how much money to give people.
Yeah. I'd say my favorite's probably Chris. He has a son now.
His son is so cute.
Yeah, I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah,
so.
talk to the meme god.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my gosh, he's adorable.
Yeah.
I love Mr. Beast. I want them to put out another video. It's been a hot second.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't watch them normally, like regularly. Like I watch his videos once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I watch a lot of YouTube. I probably watch about like 6 hours of YouTube a day. So
wait, so you were able to listen to 8 hours of podcasts and watch 6 hours of YouTube each day?
8 hours of podcasts in a week.
Oh,
Different.
okay. That's a little more manageable.
And it's more if I'm driving home to Illinois because I have the 3-hour drive. So
I wish I could watch 6 hours of YouTube a day. That'd be
a
awesome.
4.5 hour drive to Minnesota.
I've been trying to limit it to like 2 hours a day, but then the thing comes up on my phone. It's like, would you like to get off? You've passed your time limit for the day. I'm like, nope.
I turned off all those screen limits and like screen time because I didn't want to know how much I used my phone.
It's bad.
Well, it's like quarantine too. Nobody wants to know how much time you spend on your phone. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
True.
Honestly. I like anime, but this isn't about that. So all right, I guess I'll go with my next one.
Number 3.
I'm gonna do this the entire time.
I'm hoping so.
I have a tie between two movies. It is Blazing Saddles and Stand By Me. Stand By Me is I don't know why I love that movie so much, but it's like an absolutely amazing movie. It's like a coming of age film. The soundtrack is so good. Like I was listening to Stand By Me. It was like playing at I went to Cortado's this morning to get coffee, and like literally like that song was playing, and I was like, I'm gonna talk about this later today. I'm psychic. But yeah.
Wait, you're psychic?
Yeah, I'm honestly like so many weird things happen to me in a day that like I'll think about it like earlier that day and something will happen that correlates to it later in the day. It's like probably just coincidences, but sometimes it freaks me out, man.
Or you're psychic.
Yeah, exactly.
Either coincidences or psychic.
And then the other movie, Blazing Saddles, Mel Brooks, it's absolutely a comedic masterpiece. It would not hold up well in today's, if it was published today, but
I disagree.
You really, I don't know. It's such a good movie though. Like, okay, so a little bit of context. That's my dad's favorite movie. So I probably saw that movie when I was 10. That was the first time I saw it. It's a rated
every
R.
dad's favorite movie.
Yeah, legit. But like I watched it first when I was 10, and it's a rated R movie. It's like I should
like a soft R. I mean, it's got language, but there's not really violence or like nudity or anything like that. It's just,
there's violence in it. Literally, the end scene is them all attacking each other.
It's not like a bunch of blood. It's nothing like that scar a child.
Yeah. It's like a slap comedy violence.
Yeah, it's not like Quentin Tarantino where it's like blood.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, also the main song in that one I listen to in the car all the time, the main title for Blazing Saddles.
It's a legit good song.
Yeah, it's so good. I'll be listening to it in the car, and I'll like be going like this to like the whip sounds in the beginning, and there'll be people from like the cars next to me just looking at me going like this, and they'll give me weird looks, and I'm like, I don't care.
They just don't get it, Katie.
And then the other like music in there is so good, like the one where they're like singing about how their town is gonna go to shit and stuff like that. Oh, that's hilarious. Everyone in the town has the same name. They're all massively inbred. Like,
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's such a good movie.
I remember when Richard Dix came into town?
And the guy straight up punches a horse in that movie.
Oh yeah, Mongo.
Yeah, literally. Oh, I say that all the time. I'm like, telegram from Mongo. Or, oh my god, the scene where they're sitting around the fire and they're all eating beans and farting. Cinematic masterpiece. Like,
reach that.
Comedy gold.
Yeah, it's such a good movie. All right, Micah.
Well, I haven't seen all of this show, but I did Game of Thrones because, I mean, everybody knows Game of Thrones. I feel like it's one of the better shows that HBO has done. I mean, I don't really love HBO. I'll say it. I feel like that's an unpopular opinion. I know, but I mean, it's a really good show. And like I said, I got like 2 or 3 seasons into it, so I didn't finish it. Don't tell me the spoilers, but I feel like it is very influential. And when it was on, I mean, everybody talked about it. Everybody still talks about Game of Thrones. And I mean, the characters, like, after the show was over, they just talked about how much it like consumed their lives, and it was a pretty big deal. So I think that's very influential media for sure.
I haven't seen Game of Thrones personally, but I know a bunch of stuff that happened. Like the Starbucks cup and the editing and everyone hating the ending and stuff like that. So,
well, the last season was not good compared to the rest of the show. I mean, it was okay, but like compared to the rest of the show, it was not good.
Everybody, like my whole family, the last season was their favorite.
Really?
They would not stop talking about it.
It's the first I've heard of someone saying it's their favorite.
I heard it was pretty polarizing. Like some people really liked it and some didn't, but like the majority didn't. So
it was hard to keep track of. Like the beginning, it's so hard to really like learn everybody and understand the plot line of the story, which is also why I don't think I ended up finishing it, because I started watching it in a time that like I could not dedicate to watching Game of Thrones, so it didn't click with me. But I feel like I might try it again. I don't know. We'll see.
Did you watch it all like kind of like in a row, or was it like spaced out?
Well, I watched the first and second season like pretty close together, and then I had to go, like, this was during like school break, and then I went to my summer job, so I stopped watching it, and I tried to watch like season 3 here and there, but then everything with like COVID was still happening, so I didn't really even watch all of season 3. So I got season 1 and 2. I understand all of that, but then I didn't watch season 3 quick enough, so I kind of forgot everything. It was really good though. Katie, you should watch it. You'd probably like it.
I would recommend it, except for the last season.
I'm too busy between my 6 hours of YouTube a day and 8 hours of podcasts a week.
No room for a niche.
Yeah, and then reading about 50 pages of stuff every class period for my political science classes. So
That does not sound fun. I won't even pretend that it does. It sounds awful.
The next one I have on this
Number 2
is about YouTube.
Oh my God.
And it's more specifically the Smosh YouTube channel. I am addicted to their content. I literally have notifications on. I'm there right when it's posted. Like, I have it in my calendar, so I can comment right away.
First.
But yeah, they were the first YouTube channel that I subscribed to in 2010. So 10 years ago. Wow. I've been with them for 10 years, so wow, that's a long time. Yeah, in my notes here I spend over 6 hours a day on YouTube, so we've covered that already, honestly, like, their channel has really just like I can attribute most of like my comedy and like my personality to their YouTube channel. Like, I like to do a lot of weird voices. I don't know, Kyle, you've probably heard them or not, maybe, I don't know. Micah hasn't, because I only seen you in person like once.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of the weird voices I do are spin-offs of characters that like Smosh people do, and they're try not to laugh videos, or just in general. Like one of
the class.
What?
One of your voices. Share with the class.
Oh yeah. God. I've been working on my Neil Armstrong impersonation. So I have to like. Okay. All right. Blue, red roses too. Sky so white. It's like not bad. Like, honestly.
I don't know why, but I thought you said Neil Armstrong, and I was like, what does Neil Armstrong sound like?
That's what I thought you said too, and I was so
Did I say Neil Armstrong?
That's what I heard.
I don't know. I'll have to look back in the recording.
It was beautiful. Thank you.
Well, it's like Neil, what's his name?
I mean, Louis Armstrong?
Louis Armstrong.
Wait, so you did say Neil Armstrong?
I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
You definitely said Neil Armstrong.
I definitely said that. But, well, we all know the moon landing is fake, so.
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick directed it.
He is.
Oh. All right, but yeah, honestly, I talked about it already, but the Smosh cast in the beginning of this. But yeah, I listen to them a lot. I love their podcast. Go watch the Smosh Cast, boys. But yeah, honestly, I watch Smosh so often. Like the old Smosh games, there's this guy named the Jovenshire, and I was obsessed with his content because he does a lot of like nerdy stuff, like games, comic books, all that kind of stuff. I love their old GTA playthroughs. They're hilarious. I've never played GTA a day in my life, but I still watch them from time to time. Their Minecraft playthroughs, I've only played Minecraft like 2 times, and like I died and it was on easy mode. So
What?
I like
fall?
honestly, if there was a day, if there was like a way to die in creative mode, I would.
There is a way.
Is it falling?
No, you do /kill.
You can die in creative mode?
Yeah, it's you can only use a command though.
Yeah.
More, I'm not a Minecraft player. I like to watch other people play it, though. I just don't really play it.
A lot of
On YouTube.
Minecraft Let's Plays. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, cool. Well, for my next one, I did Little Women, the movie. I guess the book is good too, but the recent movie that just came out, I don't know. It's just really good. And the cast, Saoirse Ronan, however you say her name, she's wonderful. And Greta Gerwig is put in all these great things out lately. So I feel like Little Women got a lot of hype, and it was well deserved. It was beautifully directed, and the way that they had the shots and the scenery, I don't know. I just think they did a really, really, really great job with it. And it was based off the book pretty accurately, which I always think is a plus. I don't think you should make a movie if you're not going to base it well off the book.
Yeah. I've been wanting to watch that. But
I have it on Amazon. I bought it. If you want to watch it, I've got it.
yeah. I should watch it though. I've heard really good things about it.
I've probably seen it 5 times. I could quote a lot of it. And I don't know. And it doesn't get old.
It's like me with Get Smart.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or Blazing Saddles.
Right.
But isn't the end of the movie different from the end of the book?
Yeah, it's a little bit different. And I looked
Doesn't
at
it get meta, kind of?
Yeah. It's different, and I tried to find out why, but I read somewhere that Greta Gerwig made a statement on it. I don't know. She said that she wanted to make it more relatable to what's going on now. I don't really know why, but I liked the ending in the movie too. I liked them both. I think they each had a different representation for the story. So it just I don't think she should have changed it, but the way she changed it was okay.
Do you know what the next movie is that Greta Gerwig's doing?
Mm-mm.
It's she's doing it with her husband, Noah Baumbach, and it's a Barbie movie. And I never thought I'd say this, but I am excited for when that comes out. I'm excited for a Barbie movie.
My sister.
Barbie movies are so good.
Yeah, my sister's on a quest to watch every Barbie movie in existence. So that means I am on a quest to watch every Barbie movie in existence.
Hopper, unmatched. Okay, that movie is gold.
Mermaidia, that's one of my favorites.
The 12 Dancing Princesses, top tier. all the way up here.
Banger. Yep.
See,
Yep.
I loved like Lady Bird too. That was another really good Greta Gerwig movie. I like all of her stuff. She's very talented.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's a great writer and director.
Barbie movie. Now I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm excited.
I think
A lot of them are
Margot
really good.
Robbie's in it.
She's great too.
Oh, she was what's her name?
Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
For Suicide Squad.
Bird Prey and Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. I thought that was a good movie. It got.
I haven't
It's kind
seen it.
of for a lot of people. I thought it was good.
It wasn't my favorite. But I also I absolutely hated their Justice League movie, and my parents loved it. So it's really just how
It's
you
a mix.
yeah.
Margot Robbie did good though. She was good in Wall Street too.
I love that movie.
I also love that movie.
Every
I like when he's-
finance bro.
I like when he's on the drugs and getting in his car, and he's like, "I drove home without a scratch on it."
Yep.
And they go back again.
The car's just ruined.
Literally, every finance dude loves that movie. I'm like, you're supposed to hate the main character, not love him.
You can't hate Leonardo DiCaprio though. You can't.
True.
You can't hate him.
And you can hate his character.
Yeah, you can hate the character, but I don't know. It's a good movie. I kind of want to rewatch it now.
Sounds
So
like
long.
you're simping for Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, I only simp for Titanic Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay, that's fair. Even though it's no simp September.
Only Titanic Leonardo DiCaprio. He is the exception.
You know, I will say I'm a simp for Steve Carell, so it's okay. We all get one pass.
What era of Steve Carell?
Every era.
Everyone?
Literally, I read a journal entry the other day where it said that Steve Carell is officially a silver fox, and I'm like,
I was just about to say that. Have you seen him recently? He is a silver fox.
Hates so well. The Office. I love it.
such a good show.
I thought about putting that on my list, and I was like, I could talk about that for too long. So
We can do honorable mentions, just a quick rapid fire.
I actually do have a list of honorable mentions.
Yeah, so after you do your number 2, Kyle. Number 2, we can do honorable mentions. So
I'll take it away.
All right, well, before I do my number 2, I'm gonna take a moment to thank our unofficial sponsor, which this episode is pencils. You can't write a list without a pencil, unless it's on your phone. And also, this was the original thing before typing for writing stuff down. It's the cornerstone
well,
of
that's a
life.
mechanical pencil. They didn't use mechanical pencils.
Mechanical pencils are superior.
Yeah,
I agree.
this is the next gen.
It's the Pokemon XY of pencil.
Yeah.
All right, so honorable mentions then.
Oh, yeah.
Honorable mentions.
Number 1. No. All right, so I have a list of a bunch. So I'll just these are all video games and then one TV show. So I have Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's such a good video game.
Wait, for the PS2,
PS2.
generation?
Yeah, PS2. I love that game. It's one of the first video games that I played besides Lego Indiana Jones, which is my second honorable mention. I love when you press B, the animals poop money. Come
Forgot
on.
about that.
Comedic genius right there. And then one of the PC games that I play the most right now, Wizards 101. Very good. Love it very much. And then my last honorable mention is an anime, and it's My Hero Academia, which is the anime that got me into anime. So
So that's the one to blame.
that is the one to play, yes. And it's about superheroes, so you can thank the first Iron Man movie for getting me into anime. and making me a weeb. So yeah.
It all comes full circle.
Yeah. Do you have any you want to say, Micah?
I didn't have any more, but I would just say The Office. I know it's such a hit or miss. I know a lot of people who really, really hate The Office, but all my best friends, we love it. And yeah, it's kind of terrible. Like the first season, it's so bad, but it's so good.
Diversity Day episode.
It's so bad. Or like even oh my gosh, the dinner party episode, it hurts me to watch it because it's the most cringy thing on the entire planet. Like when they pull out the flat screen TV and it's like it's so bad.
Or the CPR one where Dwight cuts off the face of a man.
That's my favorite episode, where he fakes the fire and then they have this. Those are the best 2 episodes in the whole show. Like, it's a pick-me-up.
Oh my god, the fire! Yeah, the fire one when he traps everyone inside.
Yeah, all think it's real, and they're trying to like break the windows, and I falls through the ceiling.
The cat.
Yeah, Angela, she pulls out all of her filing drawers, and there's just cats in there.
Oh my god! Or the one when Michael Scott's gonna like jump off the building.
Oh yeah. Dwight's like, do a flip.
Oh yeah.
They're proving the point. It was another one of their like HR meetings or something, or Scott's tots. That episode is terrible. I can't watch that one.
Yeah.
Ugh, The Office. Just like, it's a masterpiece.
Truly, yeah.
Has a lot to unpack. Lots of layers.
All right.
Number 1.
I have it's a tie because I can't decide. They're books. They're either Rick Riordan with his Percy Jackson series or Allie Carter and her Gallagher Girl series. A lot of people haven't heard about the Gallagher Girl series, but fun fact, Rachel Boggs has, which she's another alto in our section. But like literally, like I love those books. Like for one, the Allie Carter books, like it was one of the reasons why I got into foreign policy, and I really want to work for a governmental agency when I grow up, because it's a book about a spy for teenage girls. And it's, oh my god, those books, they're so good.
It's like Kim Possible?
Yeah, but it's a school for spies, and they're girls. It's like a girls' schools for spies. And bringing back up my older friendship with Get Smart was, there were 3 of the main characters. We would name, my sister was one of them, I was one of them, and my other friend was the other one. So we would like not cosplay, but we'd like pretend play that we were those people and stuff. So yeah. And she also, Allie Carter wrote the Embassy Row series, which is about like embassy in a different country, which is also another reason why I want to work for an embassy. And then Rick Riordan, the other part of this it's probably the most influential book series in my life. Like I was obsessed with Percy Jackson. Like I would go to book signings. I actually got to meet Rick Riordan at a book signing in my town, so that was really cool. When people meet celebrities, they kind of like lose their mind. That was me with Rick Riordan. I had trouble talking. I was also like, 15, so I was a lot less mature than I am now. And a fun fact about Percy Jackson was I had an iFunny account with over 1,000 followers, and it was a Percy Jackson based account. And my specialty was editing photos and creating headcanons. So headcanons are basically just little blurbs that aren't official about the story. They're like little like tiny fanfics that are maybe like a paragraph or something. and I wrote a bunch of those, and I would always get a bunch of likes on them. So, yeah. I wrote, what was it? A Percy Jackson fanfic on Wattpad in like 2014, and it only has like 3 installments on it, but I was like so proud of it, and like I went back and read it the other day, and it's really bad. Like it's not good. Like I was switching tenses in my writing and stuff like that. Like it was oof.
I hate when people do that.
But yeah, I absolutely like also Rick Riordan is coming out with a TV show for the Percy Jackson series.
I saw that.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that. And then they're coming up with movies for the Kane Chronicle books, which are other books.
The Egyptian one?
Yes.
Oh, those
I love those as well. And then for his Magnus Chase series, I think he has something in the works, which I love those books as well. They're actually Norse gods, which is really cool because I learned about those before because I'm like a good percentage Norwegian. So, yeah. And I'm also obsessed with Norway. I have the flag in the background right there. So, but yeah, that was my like top Rick Riordan and Allie Carter.
I loved Percy Jackson. The movies did the books so dirty though. They're like, the first one was fine. It like, oh well, but that's they kept going. They're so bad.
Clarice, fake fan. She wasn't even in like the first movie, so they had to add her like randomly in the second movie.
Yep. And even Rick Riordan, like he tweeted, people were saying how much they hated the Percy Jackson movies. He quoted it and was like, "Yeah, me too." Like he hates them too.
Yeah.
I am excited about the TV show. I saw that. I didn't really look much into it, but I think it's gonna be pretty
It's
cool.
live action, so hopefully they cast people who are actually 12 or look like they're 12.
I love Logan Lerman.
Yeah, but he looked like he was like, they drove in the first movie, and they were 12 in the first book. Like,
it was bad.
I think the Percy Jackson movie was like one of the first movies I actually disliked because I feel like I was getting to that age, and then it was like the first one where I was like, wait, movies can be bad.
Yeah, that's one of my problems is I like really bad movies. Like, and I'll like a movie, and people will be like, oh, that movie was so bad, and I'll be like, really? Like the Assassin's Creed movie, everyone hated it, and I actually really liked it. And like, there's this old movie called Super Babies, and it has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I would watch that movie every weekend from ages like, I don't know how old I was. I was younger, but like I would rent that movie almost every week because I loved it so much. And it has a 0%.
How do you get a 0%?
Apparently it was a really bad movie. It was basically about these babies that had superpowers and they could talk to each other.
They could talk?
to each other, and adults like, couldn't understand them.
How old were they? Like,
they were babies. It was just like a CGI'd mouth moving or what. I don't know what it was.
Wait, what did they do that was super? Do they have like laser eyes?
One of them could turn into a bouncy ball, I think.
I saw this. I definitely think I've seen this movie before because I don't know why else this would sound familiar to me. It's bad.
Hold on, let me. Oh, Super Babies, Baby Geniuses, and hold on.
Yes, I saw that movie. Katie, it's terrible.
I can't get it to focus. But yeah, it's Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2. America's favorite talking babies are back.
They made 2?
This is the second one.
Wait.
America's favorite.
Do they both have 0%?
I don't know.
It's like, what was the demand for
It
the
has
second one?
a
The first was so bad.
1.9 out of 10 on IMDb.
That's not a good person.
I loved that movie so much. But, it's really telling because I also loved the old Batman TV show with Adam West. And, the effects in that movie were so fake. Like, the sharks were literally, some days you just can't get rid of a bum. And, honestly.
Classic.
Yeah.
Well, the Batman show is a different kind of quality.
I have a picture on my desk of the old Adam West, and he was probably my favorite. This is another tangent, but he was my favorite Batman, even though a lot of people didn't like him because they would call him the quote-unquote fat Batman because he wasn't super cut like Christian Bale. But you know what? I don't care. I like Adam West, all right?
I like Kevin Conroy. No, wait, yeah, Conroy, yeah. Right? Yeah, Kevin Conroy.
Was he the one who played Falcon in the new Homecoming? Because I know the guy who played Falcon in Homecoming. I'm pretty sure he
that's
also
Michael Keaton.
Batman. Michael Keaton, okay. Yeah, because I know that's my mom's favorite Batman.
Kevin Conroy's the cartoon one and the video game one.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's my favorite Batman, and then Mark Hamill's my favorite Joker.
Mark Hamill, that's a good one. The Jared Leto Joker, no.
That movie
We don't talk about that.
was I was in pain watching that.
Wait, but I thought you said you liked it.
The new Joker?
I thought you said you liked the Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah, Suicide Squad is the Jared Leto.
Oh, wait, never mind. I was thinking of the new Joker movie because we were talking about Joker.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Joaquin
I liked Suicide Squad. I thought we were talking about the new Joker movie. That's my bad. Wait, because that movie, that one.
That was Joaquin Phoenix, I think, right?
Yeah. But that's what I thought we were talking about.
No.
My bad.
I haven't seen that full movie. I've only seen parts, clips. But, it looked good from what I saw.
It was good, but it kind of felt like a fever dream. It was so weird. And I still don't really understand it because you never know, what was real and what he was just imagining because he was crazy, obviously. I should probably watch it again, but it was weird.
I thought the movie was pretty good, but it was just a little too pretentious. They thought they were making a better movie than they actually made. And I was like, I mean, it's okay. It's pretty.
It got really hyped up.
The whole controversy with it being too dangerous or something was so dumb. There are worse movies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it my turn? Okay, so for my number one, I did Harry Potter. Obviously. I feel like nobody has to really explain it because everybody knows what Harry Potter is. But the books are they're so influential. And I mean, I grew up on Harry Potter personally. That was my childhood. My mom, my aunts, my whole family loved it. So that was kind of what I was raised on. And I think the movies are great. Obviously they're not perfect, but I feel like they did a really good job. That's one of the series that I think the movies were pretty good to the books. They did a lot better than Percy Jackson and some other counterparts. And I think the cast just did a great job, and the way that they watched the cast grow up with the movies, it made them so much better. They casted to the age, they casted to the part where how the character was described in the books. And I feel like Harry Potter is just always going to be it's always going to be a classic. I don't think it'll ever really go out of its phase. So
yeah. Except if J.K. Rowling keeps saying what she's saying on Twitter, but
I don't associate her with the series anymore. I just kind of forget that she wrote the books, and then it's okay.
There's a
it
whole
just
meme.
Came out of nowhere. No one wrote them. It's the Bible.
There's literally a whole meme where people are trying to be like, Danny DeVito wrote the Harry Potter books.
I dig it. Yeah, Danny DeVito did it.
Oh my god, I love it.
Harry
I'm the
Potter.
trash man.
I love it.
What house are you?
Okay. I retook the Pottermore test and it lied to me. It tried to tell me I'm a Gryffindor. No, I'm a Hufflepuff. I'll say it. I know. I think Hufflepuff, they've got some good people. Cedric, rest in peace. Like,
Yeah, dead.
Batman.
I'm a Slytherin.
oh, really? I couldn't tell.
Really? Business major? Poli-sci major?
Talking about this with Rachel the other day.
Yeah.
I got Gryffindor when I took it.
The Pottermore quiz now is inaccurate because there's 28 questions, and when you take it now, it asks you between 8 and 10 questions. They like shortened it. So if you want to find your real house, there's a link online that has all 28 questions. You have to take the full version. And then it'll break down by percentage, like how much of each house you are.
Damn. That is detailed.
What's your Patronus?
I don't know. There's too many, like, I'm decided. There's too many.
They also have that quiz on Pottermore.
I don't like Pottermore anymore. It used to be so fun. Like when it first started, it used to be so cool, and it's changed a lot. I don't think it's fun anymore.
Yeah.
JKR.
I was obsessed with that. Me and my friend when it first came out. But I haven't looked at it for years now. But I think when I took the Patronus quiz, I was a Lynx. I don't know.
There's too many options.
It's funny because I'm allergic to cats, but you know.
Harry Potter. I was this morning too.
Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
That's what I was watching. Goblet of Fire is my favorite.
That's my favorite book.
It's my favorite book. It's not, I mean, it's one of my favorite movies. I don't really have a favorite movie, but Goblet of Fire is my favorite book.
I love that book so much. Like the finding out the riddles.
Yes.
And like how important Hermione was to the whole thing. Like that really showed how important she was.
They kind of did her dirty in the movie. She played such a bigger part in Goblet of Fire in the book than the movie. They kind of forgot about her in the movie. But yeah, that book was like influential for the series. It was kind of the turning point. After that, nothing was the same.
Yeah, I vividly remember reading about him like working on like the broom spell to get it from like the dragon one. Yeah, that's probably my favorite part in the book. Or when he listens to the golden egg in the prefix bathtub.
With Moaning Myrtle.
Yeah, she always made me feel uncomfortable when I was reading the books. I was like,
terrible.
Fun fact, she was played by like a 24-year-old or something in the movies.
Yeah, she was a full-grown adult, which is so weird.
But she was playing a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Ralph Macchio played the Karate Kid when he was like 25, and the character was like 15.
He was 25?
Yeah, and then when he did My Cousin Vinny, he was like 30-something, and he was playing a college student.
Oh, I love that movie.
He did not look 25. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Ralph Macchio just was super young looking.
Weird.
Whack.
The more you know.
I love that movie, though.
That is a good movie.
The Jaden Smith one was kind of weird, though.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I like the ping pong scene in that movie.
Remember, I saw that movie in Peters because I loved the original Karate Kid, so I was really excited, and it didn't do it for me. I was disappointed.
I'd say my favorite one is the second one with the girl. I actually really liked that one. So.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. It was pretty good for a sequel. I feel like sequels usually get pretty bad, so it was good in that term, but the original was definitely top tier.
Mm-hmm.
The sequels didn't really stick in my mind like the original did.
Yeah, that's fair.
My mom tells me that I've seen all the Star Wars movies, but I don't remember any of them.
Star Wars?
Yeah, Star Wars.
You don't remember any of the Star Wars movies?
Yeah, but I've been told that I've seen all of them.
I love Star Wars.
But I don't remember watching any of them except for...
So you don't know the Star Wars movies?
Well, I know them. I know that the prequels are considered bad, and the Ewoks, and I saw the new one with Force Awakens. I saw that one, and then I saw Solo. But I've seen the other ones, but I don't remember the prequels at all. So.
But what about you remember the original trilogy though, right? How? How can you be into like so much other nerdy stuff but not know Star Wars?
I don't know.
One of a kind.
Yeah, it's really weird too, because my parents are super into Star Wars, and so is my brother, Tommy Donnelly.
Hot Donnelly?
I knew that was gonna come up. I brought that upon myself, but yeah, I like literally I've been told that I've watched all of them, but I really don't remember that much. Which I don't know. I want to watch them. It's just I've been having trouble like just doing stuff that I've been wanting to watch. Like lately all I've been doing is watching 6 hours of YouTube a day, so
I can see how that would take up a lot of your time.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't
podcasts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't sleep, so I have a lot of time.
What?
Like, I legit, like, don't sleep. I am awake for 48 hours at a time, and then I sleep for, like, 10, and then I'm awake for a really long time, and then I sleep for 10. Yeah, it's...
Why? What do you do, like, in the middle of the night?
Watch YouTube.
Why don't you sleep?
I read a lot. I just can't. I'm not tired. Yeah, play video games on my Switch. Read for class, study, that kind of stuff. I study a lot.
I wish I didn't sleep, then I'd have a lot more time to do things.
You don't wish you didn't sleep, because I shake, like, my hands are so shaky.
Is that the hand you shoot with?
No. It's a Blazing Saddles quote, by the way.
No. No.
Well, in that movie, when he's like showing his hand, he's like, that's what he goes like. It's, that's so funny. But yeah, no, it's good that you sleep, Micah. Like, I'm not advocating to not sleep like I do. Like, legit, please sleep. Like, you need to sleep.
You'd have so much more time for activities if you just didn't sleep.
Yeah, but the effects are not good.
Well, if you don't sleep, how do you not have time for Star Wars?
Yeah, just watch. I mean, you could probably watch movies.
I watch 6 hours of YouTube.
Just drop it to 4. Watch one Star Wars. It doesn't have to be all in one day. Just one each day.
Yeah, but then I would actually have to do it. I'd have to put it on my calendar. I have to schedule out a lot of things.
Do you schedule your YouTube time?
Yeah, I do actually. I like schedule out my day and what I do, or else I end up doing nothing. So.
I use your sleep schedule.
I try to.
What?
So wait, don't sleep Tuesday night. Sleep on Wednesday.
Well, no, I try and sleep every night. It just doesn't happen a lot of the time. So I'll just be sitting there and just like, and then I'll get bored and I'll read something. So yeah. Again, I am not advocating to not sleep. Please sleep. 8 hours a night is very good for you. I cannot recommend enough to please sleep. This is now the Please Sleep podcast.
All right, you heard it here first from Dr. Katie.
8 hours of sleep each night.
Please.
Thank you, Katie. Very cool.
I'm just trying to do my part, man. Yeah.
All right, well, this podcast episode is going to be like probably the longest one, so I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah, we've been talking for like an hour, so.
Yeah. All right, any closing comments? Anything you want to advertise here?
Follow We Rate Noodles on Instagram. It's an Instagram page where me and my friend rate noodles.
I thought it was We Rate Nudes.
No, it's We Rate Noodles, but the tagline is Send Nudes. NOODS. So yeah, that's fun. Sleep, it's good for you. I'd also like to say that. And then shout out Smosh, their good YouTube channel. Also shout out James Miller, up and coming YouTube channel that I've been watching a lot. He follows me back on Twitter, so that's actually pretty cool. Yeah. Micah, got any shout outs?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, this has been the episode. Thanks for watching.
Yep.
Bye.
Peace.